so-called father out of Florida placed his baby in the middle of a busy intersection and then ran over the baby. This was yesterday, Saturday, January 25th. So a father is accused of running over and killing his 8-month-old child, and that's who he literally placed in the middle of a busy intersection. 20-year-old Justin Golden was reportedly driving in the intersection of Lenox and McDuff Avenues. This was in Jacksonville, Florida. This was at 11 o'clock a.m. on Saturday when he got into some sort of argument with the passenger of the vehicle that he was driving. It's been reported that the passenger was the baby's mom. He then stopped in the middle of that intersection, opened the car door, and then placed the baby on the ground. He then got back in the car and began to leave the area and ran over the baby. He reportedly continued to flee the scene, but luckily police were able to catch up with him and arrest him. Meanwhile, it was said paramedics rushed the baby to a local hospital, but doctors did pronounce the baby deceased. A man who is reportedly the father of twins witnessed the whole incident. He said he was working at his barbershop that was close by when he heard a woman screaming, so he ran outside. He said the baby was bleeding, so they immediately asked the mom if she needed help. By the time he had gotten outside, the driver, who was Justin, already left the scene. He said he'll never forget the image of the woman holding the bleeding baby. He told a local news outlet it's even worse now that he's finding out the details of what happened. He said she was screaming and people were consoling her and that it was just really tragic, and I can imagine. Jacksonville police are reportedly continuing to investigate the incident and said they will work hard to get justice for that baby. Justin is now facing charges of aggravated manslaughter, vehicular homicide, and failure to render aid. But he needs to be charged with murder, in my opinion. He is currently being held at the Duval County Jail with no bond, luckily. This is absolutely unreal. What father could do this to their child? I just don't get it. I hope he spends the rest of his life behind bars. For more true crime, be sure to hit the follow button. And if you're on YouTube, be sure to subscribe.